Wow, it's been like a year. Um, a lot has changed in the past year. Um, my life is in a completely different place than it used to be. And I can't get over this feeling that I should be allowing myself to record things that I want to record, allowing myself to be like that little kid wanted to be when I was 13 years old and started my channel for the first time. I've rebooted my channel countless times since then, deleted all the videos, re-uploaded, deleted, uploaded new stuff, deleted. Um, because I always wanted it to be a job, but now I just kind of want to enjoy myself with it. So I think I'm going to try to do that. I think I'm going to try to enjoy myself. I think I'm going to have very low energy calm videos. Not really low energy calm, but just like chill. I'm recording in a separate audio track, so we're going to see how this goes. This is kind of a test. I don't even know if you're ever going to see it, so if you do, congratulations, I liked my test. I'm going to show you my Minecraft Hardcore world that I have so far. I want to just kind of talk. Tell you guys kind of where I'm at, where you're at. Hope you guys are doing well. No one watches these, but maybe someday. Kind of a fun note. I'm on a original DX Racer. I think it's the original. I got it back in like, oh gosh, must be almost 10 years ago now. And it hooks the wheels hooked to the chair by this like metal plate. It's like a metal plate and that comes off in like a U shape from it. And it's about, I don't know, 8 or so inches long, and it's in a square. And I've ripped 3 sides of the metal off completely from wear. So if I sit in this chair, I have to have it braced under my desk by the arms, which are bent now from doing this. If I lean all the way back in this chair, the top of the chair, the head part, will touch the floor. Because it leans that far back now. It's funny when I get out of it, it just leans extraordinarily far back, and it's like kind of awful, but also kind of hysterical. Today, like I said, I'm going to show you. Pre-1, okay. I'm going to show you my hardcore world. And also my survival world that I have with my fiance, I think. I'll show you some Minecraft worlds. This is a test. It might work, it might not. Who knows? We're gonna Borderlands 2 background, Pandora, because I recently got Borderlands 3 for $6. Because I love Borderlands 2. My mouse pad that I also have had forever is from a Loot Crate. So it's a mouse pad with 0 on it. Who was my favorite character, and I played a ton of it. And then Borderlands 3 came out, and it was just so expensive, and I liked 2, so I said, why bother buying 3? And 3 is really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm only about 3 hours in, but I'm enjoying it a lot. 3 hours is a lot for me nowadays. I used to put hundreds of hours into games. I don't have that time anymore. Getting my PhD and spend most of my time on campus. Today's kind of unique because, well, it's blizzarding outside, so campus is closed. And I just don't really feel like doing much today. I'm very tired. I fell asleep at 7 p.m. last night. It's funny as you get older how life changes. And I think it's something that not a lot of people are prepared for. Because, like, I don't know, when you're a kid, everything is nice and easy. When you get old, it gets hard. It's confusing. It's scary. Also, I play in widescreen. Because my monitor is widescreen. It's 21:9. And then I render it to 1920 by 1080, so it's gonna look widescreen. You watch widescreen movies all the time. I don't think it should matter. I did just make a backup of this world because I had an instance where one of my hard drives died. Not the hard drive with Windows on it, but it was enough to make my entire computer think Windows didn't exist anymore. And I'm in my mind. I just want to show you. I have clay, a lot of clay. I just want to show you my world. This is my mind. Actually, I can show you this because I'm really proud of this. I think I'm only on like day 80 something. I don't think I'm that ridiculously far into this game. But this is just kind of the hardcore world I play on when I have time. I'm just really proud of like how gigantic this mine is. And I know it's not like huge. But, I mean, it goes on, and then it turns to the left and goes on that way. I don't feel like running that far. Let's show you some of the stuff I've done. It's not, like, all that impressive. But again, this is kind of an audio test and visual test. I think everything's going to work fine. I'm actually pretty, I won't say experienced with recording because I'm really not, but I've done quite a bit of it. I've messed around with it a lot. I really need to put in stairs. Talk about the changes in Minecraft while I'm running up these stairs. I started playing Minecraft a very long time ago. I saw a TikTok where a girl talked about how when she first started Minecraft, she was obsessed with the horses. And when I first started Minecraft, there weren't, you know, that you only had one type of slab. Like, it's wild to me that people, and I think it's great. I think it's great that people are getting into this game. I think it's great that this game kind of made a comeback. I think Microsoft is doing a lot with it that I wouldn't necessarily do. I like that they're adding stuff. I like that the game is so taken care of. But like with the new stuff with like the sand, the suspicious sand, and that, what happened here? What? That, is this Enderman? I know I had an Enderman down here at one point. Have they just been like adding blocks to my thing? Or is it an update error? Who knows? We'll see if anything else is wrong. They're still here. That's okay. Okay, let's start from the beginning. I'm gonna go up here. We'll just do a quick rundown. This is very much a work in progress. It's not even close to being finished. I haven't even gotten to the end yet. I'm just kind of taking my time because I really don't want to die because I'm really enjoying this world. Okay. So, I like forests. One of the greatest games I ever had when I was a kid was in a forest. I built tree houses. So I modeled this world kind of after that. I have a bell that I'm afraid to ring because I don't know what it's going to do to my villagers. But I have a forest that connects multiple trees. So it's a house. Those trees haven't been utilized yet. All very rough. I've been obsessing with villagers recently. There's my villager trading hall. We'll get to that in a second. That farm because I needed more wheat to get emeralds. Oh, sheep and cows because I really... The sheep, just because I wanted sheep. The cows were to get books until I got a villager that gives me books. I have this little micro farm, which I can show you the other side of down here. Hi. I have this little micro farm with like everything that I need in it, and I think it's kind of cool that I've like compacted it into a tree. Like this is on top of a tree. Infinite water source because you need one of those. This is my cat Pixie. I don't have a name tag because I have a villager who trades for them, but they're like 18 emeralds and I don't feel like spending that because I'm doing other things. Pixie, it's time for bed. Those are bookshelves because I'm leftover bookshelves. I'll show you my chests of things that I'm getting from leveling villagers up to make them useful. Some other, I have a brewing stand up here. I used to have another one, but it's now down there with the villagers. I want to sleep. I love these plants. I forget what they're called because they make the particle effects and it's really pretty. Lanterns. I just got a villager that trades lanterns. Hi, you waiting for me? Yeah, you're waiting for me. Pixie, cute little thing. Now, I know you're not actually... Are you actually sitting now? Sit. Okay. So this is kind of the main level. This is my... Well, I'm never up here. This is my bedroom. Come down here. This is my first diamond pickaxe of the world. I wanted to highlight it with the new glow frames. This is kind of like where I spend the majority of my time. I have this little auto smelter that gives me food. Then I have these chests that have things that I need in them. Again, it's nothing crazy. I'm not like industrializing. I don't have iron farms or anything like that because I just want to have a good time. Crap from trades. I have a infinity bow, so it's really pointless. All these stone axes. Anyway, this tree I've done nothing with. These two trees I've done nothing with. But my favorite part is down here. I love like this little walled area. This is my mine, which is doing something funky fresh up the top. I've been seeing a lot of Enderman recently. Enchanting table. I know I don't need the second row of books. I just like how it looks. This wall I plan on extending out really far, like that direction, in a diagonal, far enough away that I can put an iron farm and it not be bothered by these villagers. I have my little end portal, which I kind of tried to make it look like it was like crawling out. This wall used to end here, so I need to go that way. It's my farm tree, so I can't cut it down. I have villagers that I'm slowly poisoning and curing. I have a little, this is ethical trading. I have a little, person here that encourages them to lower their prices. These are where I have them locked because I'm currently waiting to convert more of them. This guy is my favorite. He gives me golden carrots and emeralds. This guy gives me name tags, so I like him. And then where's you? Give me lanterns. I'm trying to get a mending book, and these guys I haven't really done anything with. This is how I bring in new zombies when my zombie inevitably dies. This is just a little farm for pumpkins and wheat for him, just to kind of up the productivity of that. Trees because I need apples, and then my sheep and cows. A little low section of the wall so I can look out and see things and murder. Yeah, that's just kind of a brief overview of my hardcore. Again, nothing crazy, nothing like Sundiction or Luke the Notable. This is our survival world, I think, that we made together because I got her gaming laptop so we could play together. And I think this one is super cute. We just built that bridge together. So we have a gigantic sugarcane farm that runs like the entire length of that bank. We built over this ravine. We built a little land bridge over this little like watery part. Then we have our farm for food. In here, we have a little storage room with... We found 3 crystals, so we've just been kind of using them as like flooring because they're pretty. Don't have anything crazy. This is one of my favorite worlds, though. I think it's because we planned it together. Here's kind of a mini smelter, but I left it where you can pull stuff out so you get XP. Our beds, mine's yellow, hers is the white. I just finished our roof. Here we have just some trees. She's been like putting flowers and stuff around to make our area a little bit prettier. This is down to our mine. This was our old mine. There was a zombie trapped in there briefly, but he's gone. I think he despawned. We have a bunch of villages around us, one that way and one that way. But what we just did was in here. Oh, and she was really proud. She made this chicken coop. Which only has 2 chickens in it, but we're slowly trying to get more. Can I get that through the fence? Yeah. But she made this chicken coop. This is another portal that just spawned because apparently the Nether doesn't like where ours is. But we just built this bridge. It's not done yet. We're gonna put in some supports off of it. But it's this. I really like the color. I really like the dark colors, and then the light. Like, I like that it sings when you jump. Isn't that fun? And we have villages and stuff that were in a giant mountain and stuff. It's a beautiful area. The best thing that Microsoft ever did... You can see our portal up there. The best thing that Microsoft ever did was make, was the Caves and Cliffs update. Move. Don't get out or I'll slaughter you. Okay. Some flowers. I'll show you another portal, which is... It's uneven. I didn't notice that until very recently. I made it uneven. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be bullied. This is just how it turns out. Sometimes in life, stuff doesn't turn out how it should. Sometimes in life, stuff is uneven. And the steps are uneven. Anyway, I'll show you another world. We did SBC. This is something we did. We made this creative world and we just found a little spot and we built a house in it. No spoilers. I want to normalize average Minecraft builds that aren't outrageous and insane. I want to normalize builds that you enjoyed making and you made with someone that you like or you made by yourself and just made yourself happy. So there's a little path here. This is our front door, but we'll get into that in a minute. There's a little path here to a farm ranch thing. A lot of llamas died in the creation of this. She made this whole thing basically by herself. And that stuff kept escaping while I was downstairs. I'll show you what I was building while she was doing that. This is our entrance. We have these, like, things. We have some of these. This is all creative. So we have a conversation pit here. Because we're both obsessed with them and we hope to have one in our house someday. 70s got that right. I think they were 70s. A little painting. Some plants. Have Trout, our cat. I didn't know that was the cat's name. I don't like this song. This is our bathroom. We have toilet paper, working shower. I built this. I'm very proud of it. We have a little medicine cabinet. I think the cat's impeding the growth of that. Then we have our beds, and a little closet, which is trapdoors, but it's an aesthetic. This is our, like, this is our little, dining room table. And there used to be fish in here, I think. No, yes, there did. There were fish in here. And I really like this, where it's like, they're different lengths. I think that looks really cool. This is what I'm really proud of. I built this while she was doing the on top thing. I built this little library reading room. With, like, you have, like, a book open here. There's nothing behind these. A book open here, and you can, like, sit down and pick a book and just read. I think that turned out really cool. I like the edges and stuff. I like how it's, like, a darker vibe. It's kind of a lounge vibe. This is our kitchen. We're cutting some carrots. Have a refrigerator that isn't cold. And then we have... and this is our little oasis. There used to be a bunch of tropical fish in here. They all despawned. We have this little umbrella with a thing here. And then over here we have, like, the grotto is what I call it. It's a little hot tub with some particles. So you can just sit in here. I don't know if you can actually get out of this. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's our little... I really like this. I really like this. I think it's just swell. Then I have another world that I'm gonna point out. I think it's this one. This world looks really good with John Smith texture pack and shaders, which is how I initially built it. So it does not look... Is that not the thing anymore? Weather. Okay. It doesn't look that great as is. I built this because I was going out of town and for a decent amount of time, so I built this for her to, like, explore. I built it with shaders. It looks much better with shaders and a texture pack. I think I have a picture. I think I can show you. But anyway, I'll show you the house. There is a little campfire, like, place out here to, like, sit around. This is our cow. She really likes the mushroom cow, so I gave her one. His name is Levi, from Levi Ackerman. He has a little swimming pool, some hay. It says I just unlocked that recipe because I just, this world is from a backup because, again, my computer died. We have this little, like, trim around our house, which I really liked. And those red stained glass look really pretty. And with shaders, this heart in those daytime is, like, projected onto the floor. One of you changed. You're supposed to be gray. These are our cats in real life, so I put them in here. This is a little note I wrote her. I like cooking a steak, so I made us some steaks. A little bedroom with a water feature, because I like water. And then we have our little kitchen right here. Which it's a cute, I think it's a cute little house. I spent a lot of time on it, especially with, like, this part. And with shaders, this place is just, I think it's just breathtaking with shaders. It's one of my favorite things I've ever built because it's, like, small and, like, simple. And, I forgot I wasn't creative. With better textures, it looks It looks wonderful. I'm really happy with it. I put in a lot of trees because the first thing I did was cut down a lot of trees. And it's just, you know, it's just here. It's just its own thing. Hi, bee just went there. Yeah, I don't think I have really anything else crazy to show you. I think, so you can see that there were shaders on in this one. I think this is a lighthouse I was building that I just never went back to. It is, again, texture pack shaders. I need to get those again on this. And then I got to the dumb part. I'm not good at Minecraft. I've been playing it forever, but like casually. And I just enjoy it so much. It just makes me happy to just play. And it looks so bad. I want to advocate for people who aren't good at Minecraft. Co-world, I started this world before she had Minecraft. But we've never played on it together. My goal is just to kind of get something started so that we could like kind of work together, but yeah, that's okay. I haven't played on this world much. And then I'm just gonna look through some of my other worlds. I have a lot of worlds I've done nothing with. What is this? Okay, I think I was teaching her how command blocks work. Oh, I was messing around with the LA. Because if I break that, he picks it up, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Cool. I have a test world for my hardcore. Just so if I'm going to do something, I don't waste my time. Again, there's times in Minecraft I just like to log in and just explore. You know, you don't always need to do something. You can just have fun. We recently just played our first map together. Played the Outbreak map. It was actually pretty good. House 2. I don't know what this is. I think I might have been building us another house together. Because she really liked the first one. I think I got distracted by polar bears. My problem is with my creative worlds, if I'm like trying to build something like for her specifically, I'll like try to find like a really pretty location and I just spend the whole time doing that. I just started this yesterday. I think yesterday. I just started this like a day or two ago because my hardcore world sometimes stresses me out. I almost died the other day and I was like, I want to play Minecraft in creative or survival so I don't have to worry about losing everything I've worked for. And I found this really cool cave that I thought only went to here, but it goes up there and on there. So I think that this cave is going to get nixed as a house and I'm going to actually build the house. Because building in caves is so like 2012, 2013. Yeah, that's what that is. I forgot about that world. Cool. Again, this is just like a test. Like, I don't know what the last thing I tried here was. I fly around. Sea turtles. Turtle. You want more friends? Here. There you go. I must have been doing something here. I don't remember what I was doing with it, but I did something. And then, I don't know what this one is, but I'm committed to doing all of them now. And then this weird little random testing that you may never see is over. This is, this was a world for both of us, because we wanted to, do another little house, like our little cave house, but we flew off in different directions trying to find, like, a nice place. Also, every now and then you may hear my computer speed up, like the fans speed up. That's because one of the fans is really loud, so I've held it in place with a toothpick. Because I can't be bothered right now. I'm saving it for a wedding. I don't really have money to fix anything on my computer. I did just completely wipe everything and reinstall the software because it was weird. This might, I don't know if anybody's going to care about this, but I'm going to rant. I have 3 hard drives on my computer. I have an M.2 and 2 PCIe's. I have a OWC PCIe that's probably, it's old. It's old. I think it was in my last computer too, which is, it's probably like 6-7 years old, something like that. Anyway, and it died. It knows it's there, but it thinks it has no space on it. I can't format it. I can't do anything with it. It just plugs in, and that's pretty much it. So I did not have my Windows on it. My Windows was on my M.2. My Windows is still on my M.2, but this is a new installation because the OWC drive died, which is fine. It's old. It's the second old hard drive I've had die in recent memory. The baby! Oh! You're so cute! Anyway, it died, and my computer just wouldn't find its boot anymore. It'd be like, hey, there's no boot disk. Insert a boot disk and then try again. So what I did was I wiped, because my Minecraft was on my M.2. So what I did was I wiped the OWC. I can't wipe the OWC because it's just empty. I wiped the other PCIe drive, which is Intel. And what I did with that is that I installed Windows onto that drive, which worked, which was weird to me that it let me do that. So I now had Windows running on 2 separate hard drives in my computer. Kind of. It didn't think the M.2 Windows was there. Computer was running horrendously. I've never seen a computer running so poorly. And I think it's because it didn't know what was happening. So it was running really slowly. And it was running really slowly, really choppy. But it was enough for me to get my Minecraft world saved, and then I wiped everything and reinstalled Windows 10 because I have an original generation. It's a Threadripper. It's AMD Threadripper like 1900X or something like that, something along those lines. It's one of the original like first gen Threadrippers. Great CPU, but due to a physical, I think it's a physical construction. There's a security thing that is not offered on my CPU that they now have on new CPUs. And because mine does not have that, I'm not able to run Windows 11. It won't let me. I tried to get around it because I was doing some as in my senior year of undergrad, I was doing computational research for a physical chemist, and I was trying to run Psi4 to do transition state and intermediate calculations, like energy levels, to put it very, very, very briefly. And I ended up just because I was going to try to do it through like Xterm, MOBA Xterm or something, but it wouldn't do it with Windows 10. It wouldn't work. So what I ended up doing was wiping my hard drive and installing Linux on it, and then getting Psi4 through Linux. The reason I did this is we had a supercomputer on campus, and the person I was researching for, that I was doing calculations on that, my advisor wanted me to see if my computer was faster than the on-campus computer. And the answer was kind of yes. Because I have an octa-core processor, 16 threads. So let's say, okay, we're going to use 8 cores because cores run faster than threads because they're real and not like virtual. So 8 cores run faster. The other on-campus computer was a 10-core processor. So if I ran them 8-core to 8-core, my computer was faster. If I ran them 8-core to 10-core, my computer was not. Which makes sense, right? Because there's 2 more cores there on a computer that's already good. So face to face, my processor kind of outperformed it, kind of didn't. It was kind of weird. That was my one experience. That research group was my one experience. See, it sounds like my computer's breathing. It's like because it keeps speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. The 2 remaining fans. Anyway, that was my experience with computational chemistry. But then I went back for grad school. I'm doing what I actually enjoy, which is synthetic. I'm an organic chemist. And I don't like the stereotype that we're all messy. We have probably the cleanest lab in our building. Because we mop, sweep every once a week. It's really nice, actually. The lab is clean. You can actually find things that you're looking for. I don't know what this is. This is kind of a devolved into this weird rant. I'm glad if you stayed this far. I really commemorate. No, not accommodate. Oliver, what is it? I don't think that's it. I really am grateful that you stayed this long. If you want something you can just put on in the background, I'm your guy, because I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to ask you questions, I'm going to make you feel like you're not alone, because I've felt alone in my life a lot. So I'm going to try to make my videos for people who feel like they're alone to not feel alone anymore. I don't think I'll ever monetize. I don't really want to, because I love what I do for a living. I kind of want to keep doing what I'm doing for a living, and I just kind of want to enjoy myself and have fun with this, you know? So, if anybody sees this, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope whatever is bothering you in life gets better. Whoever doesn't see this, I also hope you have a wonderful day. So, I'm going to hopefully start uploading relatively frequently. I would like to, even if it's just like little tiny videos. I would like to upload just to be able to upload, you know. Not necessarily talking about the game that I'm playing or anything like that. I'm not going to do voiceovers. I just want to actually like play. But just to talk, get stuff off of my mind, get stuff off of yours, you know. So, anyway, I hope that you enjoyed my weird Star Craving Mad rants about Minecraft, my computer, and a little hint of chemistry. Oliver's here too now. This cat's obsessed with me. He echolocates to me. That's why he screams all the time. So, as Oliver claws his way up my precious flesh to get into my lap, I am going to go. And I hope that the audio of this works. Otherwise, this was a colossal waste of time.